Guys, I'm Bryony Blake and I'll be creating this beautiful spring summer makeup look that is so easy and simple for anyone to do, and I'm just so thrilled to be taking part in the Stand Together Glam Together event. All your donations are going to two incredible charities this year. We're doing the Hair and Beauty charity, which obviously has helped so many people, especially those in the beauty industry that have been obviously affected by COVID. So many of my friends have, and myself have as well. And it's just so lovely that we can kind of come together and help each other out with this incredible event. And also, of course, the British Red Cross, who are always incredible in such a hard crisis that a lot of people have had to go through. So honestly, any donations you can make, even if it's just £1. If you're thinking about buying a lip gloss, guys, after you've watched my tutorial, save it till next month and give that money to this charity, because it's going to be so worth it, and it's honestly going to help so many people. Thank you so much, and this is how you get this lovely look. Enjoy! So I'm going to start off with a very light kind of tint to my skin. I love this. This is Trini London BBF cream. This is in the colour medium, but as you guys may know, it comes in a kind of creamy colour, and then once it's applied to your skin, it matches your skin tone. Like I said, I've gone for medium. It comes in light, extra light, dark, so it suits all skin tones. And the thing that I love about it is that it has an SPF as well. So obviously I advise putting SPF on too, but this will just give you that little bit of extra protection. And also, as you can see, it just slightly calms your skin down if you're prone to redness, and it just makes your skin look really glowy. Now, a lot of us are wearing masks and everything at the moment, so you may not want to put foundation everywhere. That's totally and utterly your choice. I tend to do this at the moment and then just put foundation where I need a little bit of extra coverage, but I'm going to use a stick because I find that you just can place your foundation a bit easier than putting a whole liquid foundation all over your skin. So I only really want it in certain areas, and I just love a stick foundation. Who doesn't? It's simple, easy, and you can carry in your handbag. Winner for me. So I'm going to go in with my stick foundation. This one is from Hourglass, and I'm literally just going to pinpoint where I want a little bit of coverage. So I always want a little bit on my cheeks because I get quite rosy cheeks. Around my nose area. I like to apply it with a brush just because I can blend it in a little bit better like that. But you can go straight in, skin to stick. It's completely up to you. Right, that's good for me. I've covered all the areas that I needed at that little bit of extra help with, and then I'm going to go in with my concealer. This one is the anti-aging eraser one from Maybelline. I love this one, and I'm just going to go underneath my eye area, and then with my finger I'm just going to pat that concealer in. The reason I pat it is because I want the product to really melt into my skin. I don't want it to sit on the surface, but also the area around your eye is really quite delicate. So you don't want to be dragging or moving your skin in an aggressive way. And I find just patting it really helps that blend in, but also just doesn't kind of damage that whole eye area. We don't need any more wrinkles around there, guys. I'm going to go in with a brow pencil and just fill in any areas that I may have slight sparse brows. And I just like to kind of fill in that shape just like that. As you can see, this one of my brows is slightly fuller and this one isn't. So I want to fill in any areas that will make this a little bit fuller to match the other side. So just underneath here. And then also just on top here and down the side. Try and keep the center part of your brow here quite soft and fluffy. You don't want it too heavy and hard there. You want to try and keep very, very soft hair-like kind of texture there, because otherwise it can make you look quite angry and like you're doing this. And that's never a good look. You want to keep it soft and happy. Now I'm going to set that in place with a little bit of a product that has a tiny bit of colour in it. If you're not very good with eyebrows and it freaks you out, then one of these is perfect. Try and match your hair colour as much as possible and just simply take this over your eyebrows. And what that will do is it will just cling on to any brows you have and just slightly colour them a little bit. But also any unruly ones or any grey ones will also be coloured in, and it will just give you a little bit of shape. So even those of you out there that are terrified of kind of doing your eyebrows wrong, or you don't think you've got any brows, or your eyebrows are really, really light, an eyebrow mascara is brilliant. This one is from L'Oreal and I love it. Next up, I want to add a little bit of bronziness to my skin, but I want to go in with a kind of liquidy bronzer rather than a powder, because I don't like my skin to look too powdery, especially in spring, summer. You want to keep everything very light and fresh. And I find this one actually lasts a really long time, because what it does is it slightly stains your skin. So it really does last a long time. So it looks a bit terrifying, but don't worry. What you want to do is get a foundation brush, like a fluffy brush, something like this. This is from Nanshi. This is called a buff base brush. Oh my goodness, I can't even say it. It's a buffed base brush. It's a tongue twister for you. And then I'm just going to literally go into the product. It's kind of like a jelly texture. And as you can see, it just gives you that lovely kind of bronzy tone. And I'm literally just going to very gently stipple that onto my cheeks, onto my hairline, exactly how you would apply a powder bronzer, and just very, very gently kind of blend that into your skin. And as you can see, it just gives you a very, very natural kind of bronzed colour rather than lots and lots of powder. This will just keep your makeup looking really fresh. Do it bit by bit, guys. You don't want to go straight in heavy-handedly. But if I just show you the difference between one side and the other, makes such a difference, doesn't it? And it's so nice and really, really natural. Always take any bronzer under the chin. Like I said, if you prefer a powder bronzer, then do exactly the same as I'm doing, but you're just doing it with a powder. Sticking with the creamy products, guys, I'm going to go in with a creamy blush. Now, I like to use the same brush that I did for the bronzer, just because I feel like I've got a little bit more control, so I go into the product straight away. This is from Beauty Pie, and it's called Universal Pink. And then again, guys, take it onto the back of your hand, because if you'd gone straight into your cheeks, that would have gone onto your cheeks. I always find with cream blusher, you get quite a lot of product, so very, very gently, just again, stipple that onto the apples of the cheeks, and then blending it up towards the top part of my ear, just really making sure that that's beautifully blended, just giving you that natural flush cheek. You'll never go back, okay? So once you've kind of got the hang of blusher and you love it, you will want to go for brighter colours, because it just looks so much healthier and pretty on the cheek. Look, love it. Okay, let's start on the eyes. Now, these are brand new from Barry M. They're called Colour Glide Eyeshadow Wand. I love a cream shadow. If you follow me, you'll know this. The reason I love it is because it's super quick. You can use your fingers and it just instantly gives you a look straight away without having to, you know, do your contour, having to blend. I mean, you obviously can do all of that if you've got time, but if you haven't, literally a sweep of cream shadow, a bit of mascara, and you're good to go. So anyone at any makeup level can wear a cream shadow. It's just simple and easy. It's a very natural bronzy brown colour. I think it's a matte. And I'm literally just going to pop that all over my eyelid, and then with my finger, just blend it through. I'm going to use this as like my base colour. Now I'm going to go in with an eyeliner before I do something a little bit snazzy. I love these ones. These are from Missguided. I really, really like these. They're gel, waterproof gel eyeliner, so they stay put, which is fantastic. But they're so smooth to go on. And the colour that I'm going with is Aubergine Emoji. I love this because it's not black, which is what we'll always go to, and it's not brown, so it's not kind of safe. It's a little bit of colour, and I think coming into spring, summer, I think it's really lovely that now you should start introducing just a hint of colour. So it doesn't have to be a colourful eyeshadow. You can just go with an eyeliner and just add that little touch of kind of spring, summer, and a little bit of playfulness, if you know what I mean. Okay, so what I'm going to do with this eyeliner, very, very simply, use it on its side. A lot of people go in with their eyeliner like this, and that doesn't actually give you a lot of control. So I always take the pencil on its side, just very gently go right to the root of the lashes and very softly drag it all the way across. You want to maybe kick it up a little bit at the end, but not too much. Again, it's completely up to you. And then the same going from the inner corner of the eye to the middle. I always like to start in the middle. And then you can gauge how thick or thin you want to make this eyeliner. I'm going to make mine kind of medium because I like to have quite a nice eyeliner because I find that it really makes my eyes so much bigger. I mean, look at the difference. Amazing, right? And then what I like to do is take an angled brush, anything like that, and then I'm going to go straight over the top of that, and with my angled brush, just slightly kick it up and smudge it a bit. By doing this, you're just softening that eyeliner, but also you're just making it kind of like a slightly smoky eye, which I always think looks really, really flattering, but also just softens everything a little bit. But also you'll be able to see that beautiful kind of aubergine purpley tone as well, just popping through. And as I said, if you're not used to doing eyeshadows and you're a bit scared of eyeliner and you're a bit wobbly, it doesn't matter because it's smudgy. I absolutely love this kind of look. Look at that, beautiful. Look how big my eye looks. It looks like you spent ages doing it, but you didn't. Oh, I love it. Now you can make this as smoky as you want to. I always try and put a little bit more product on the outer corner. And then again, using my angle brush, just blending that outwards, smudging that in. And again, don't worry if you make a mistake because we can clean that up. If you want to go a little bit more winged, you can. I like to take mine a little bit further. And then you can take a tiny bit, anything you've got left on the brush, kind of take a little bit underneath. And you can also, depending if you're going you can put a little bit of that product on the inside as well. I'm not going to. I'm going to keep mine quite clean. 2 products. I've just got 2 products on my eyes. That's it. And then I'm going to do exactly the same the other side. Now you don't have to do this, but I kind of want to. I'm going to take a little bit of Walk of Shame, which is the Charlotte Tilbury one. I'm going to take a very soft brush. I'm just going to very, very gently tap into that and then just carefully press it just on the kind of lid part of my eye, just so it just picks up a tiny bit of that shimmer. It's a kind of lovely pinky tone there. So again, we're going with those gorgeous pinky spring colours. You don't want to go over the top of your liner because you still want that to come through. As you can see, just very gently dabbing that on. Next up, I'm going to add a lot of mascara to make my lashes look very standy outy. Yes, that's a word. And just keep layering it on. You can always add some falsies if you wanted to. It's completely up to you. But I think I'm just going to add a little bit of mascara just to make my lashes really pow. Look at that. This one is from Benefit and they're real magnet mascara. I love it. And of course, don't forget the bottom. I'm sorry, but mascara just makes such a difference. You don't even have to do the eyeliner. You could just put a little bit of the cream shadow and the mascara and you're done. I mean, hello. I do love this mascara though. It's good, huh? Okay, so I'm going to go in with a little bit of highlighter now. This is from Lancome. This is called Intense Gold. I'm just popping this about an inch away from my eye here. And you just want to rest that on the cheekbone. Just kind of give that lovely glow to your skin. I like to use a cream again, just because I find that creamy products just suit me better. My skin's a little bit dry, but if you're a bit oilier, then you definitely want to go for more of a powder one. That's absolutely fine. A little bit on my nose. Always like to put a tiny bit on my Cupid's bow. Just adds that gorgeous sheen to the cheek. I always take it to my apple as well, just a tiny bit, just so when the light catches it, glowing. Now this is a trick I've been doing quite a lot with my lip liner. I've actually been filling in my whole lip with a lip liner because I've been wearing a mask. I know that the lip liner is going to stay put, but then when I get to my destination, I then apply my gloss, you see? So I like to fill in my entire lip with a lip liner. I'm going to go with this kind of colour here. It's kind of like a nudie pink. This is Hot Gossip by Charlotte Tilbury. And I just like to fill in the whole lip with that. Really mush your lips together so it really blends. Take a tissue, blot it, because then you know that that's going to transfer onto your mask. I love a gloss just because my lips are really dry. But again, if you're more of a lipstick person, then do that. You do you. But I love these. These are lifted glosses from Maybelline. They're just so nourishing and hydrating. They feel divine. They smell incredible. And I just love how fuller it makes your lips look. This is in the colour Reef and it's that beautiful pinky nude. It will suit pretty much anybody, this colour. Love it. Now all I'm going to do is set with a little bit of the Hourglass powder and I'm just going to go on my forehead just to take away any of that excessive shine. I always like to do just around here. I'm going to leave my cheeks because I want them to look really glowy and healthy. A little bit on my chin, maybe a bit here where the mask might cover. But other than that, guys, I I'm good to go. And there you have it, guys. A very simple, easy spring summer makeup that any of you can do. Trust me, any of you can do it. And it just makes you feel better. That's what I love about makeup. It's all about exploring, experimenting, trying new things, but most of all, just making yourself feel your very best. I hope you enjoy the rest of the event, guys, and you learn so much more from all the other experts. And please, any donations you can make will be so helpful and will help so many people. Please check out the Stand Together, Glam Together website and also on the Instagram, and you can donate there, and it will also have all the information about the charities that your donations are going to. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.